sorry. I want to clarify a few things with comments that were made tonight. No, we don't have a quorum tonight, so we can't officially recommend to the supervisors that with a quorum that we recommended it, these moratoriums. But we have a lot of, as Kathy mentioned here, we have a lot of Tama County landowners here. Everybody almost is here from Tama County, and they care about their land. Now, in defense of why we don't have a quorum, I have nothing against our former chairman that resigned. He hit retirement age. He didn't want all this stress. He says, I just want to retire. I think I'm going to resign. And he mentioned that to our zoning administrator, who said, well, if you resign, I'm going to resign. Well, that didn't happen. We've had these discussions going on for months. We've had an opportunity for someone else to be appointed to our zoning board so we could have a quorum. We have 4 people on it now. One which always finds an inconvenience for not being here tonight, or maybe it's because he's got easement on his property, which would kind of be a little bit of a conflict of interest. We have another young man that just finished harvest. In his defense, said he was going to be here tonight, but he couldn't be, or he isn't here. I'm trying to point out that we'd have a quorum here if the Board of Supervisors would have taken the time to appoint another member to our county zoning board. Yes, I'm not speaking on behalf of a quorum here, but I'm speaking on behalf of my conscience. I feel like it was my duty to do something. When I went to a few supervisors meetings, well, what I wanted to clarify, nobody from TCAT ever bullied me into, or bullied any of us into having these meetings. We're farmers, we care about the land, we care about our future generations. That's why we're continuing to push to have meetings. And I think several of you made the great comments that our roots are here. The people that want to build these turbines are not from here. I'm not going to say any more. My 3 minutes will be up. I want to thank you all for coming. Thank you all for taking the time. The weather isn't the prettiest out there tonight, and I appreciate it. I could just challenge you as members of Tama County to contact your supervisor and say, hey, they didn't have a quorum, they couldn't make an official decision tonight, but it was obvious what the consensus was. So please contact your supervisors. We're going to have a change of supervisors after the first of the year. Maybe there'll be a change of attitude. We will see. Thank you once again for coming and for everyone helping out, volunteering to help out.
Do you plan to hold another public hearing when we could have a chance for a quorum?
We'll reflect on that. We're going to take a little time to think about that and talk about it. Probably try to, yes, but I've got to get, I need another person to be on the zoning board.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
If our conflicted zoning commissioner would recuse himself, you would have had a quorum tonight, 2 out of 3.
Say that again.
If your person with a conflict of interest had recused himself, which means step back, you would have had a quorum tonight.
2 out of 3.
It would have been 2 out of 3.
Right, right.
I'm not sure about that. We'd have to dig into that pretty long. I think so.
Wade, you got anything you want to add?
No, I wish we could have had a quorum and then made a decision. Appreciate everybody coming, you guys, and your points of view, and so, but
It was a productive evening, even though we can't go away with an official recommendation to the supervisors. I've enjoyed hearing everybody tonight, and I better quit with that before I say something I shouldn't say. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.